the next morning, so it's been less than 24 hours. And because of the cinnamon, cinnamon is a warming spice, so it gets really thick and really hot really fast for you. But that makes it easier to unmold and cut sooner. So really excited to see what this one looks like. So the rose clay did exactly what I expected it to do. It turned it like a tannish brown, and that's from the color of the cinnamon oil. Although it could be a different color in the inside here. Yay! Oh, cute! This is the first little pine cone. And the mushrooms and the acorn. And then I painted the acorns on top first before cutting. It does look a little bit pinker in the inside for the rose clay. So let's keep going and see. There should be more than one pine cone in some of these. Each one's going to be different as far as what they look like. Oh, look at that one. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so cute. So the fall time is the second time of the year where it is proper to forage for mushrooms. It's usually in the very wet part of spring and then in fall. So if you're into mushroom hunting, it's the perfect time. And acorns actually are something you can forage as well. I learned a few years ago that ancient peoples used to do this, and you still can do this, where if you collect fresh acorns that don't have any bug holes or anything like that, you can grind the light colored part of it, the nut part of it, and make a flour with it. And you can actually bake and make bread and cakes and all kinds of things with acorn flour. So that is another thing to forage that you can actually eat. And then of course with pine trees, you can make a tea, a very medicinal tea from the pine needles that's very high in vitamin C. Foraging is a passion of mine, and I am trying to learn more about it. It's one of those things that you will probably, if you studied it your whole life, you would constantly keep learning. We'll see here now, there's finally 2 pine cones. So cute. And so the natural colors in here, of course, we have the cocoa powder for the tops of the acorns and the pine cones. That's just uncolored for the whites of the mushrooms. And the tops of them, that's indigo, and that's purple clay. And then this here is just like I do believe that was a turmeric soap dough that faded on me from the heat of the summer. It went from like a gold to a tan, and I thought, well, that's perfect to make the acorns with. Oh, gotta get this on camera. Oh, cute. I can fix that. I made it a little too sliced. Plus, it's just fun in the fall to go take a hike, nature walk, and collect things and put them in a little basket to take home. Acorns, mushrooms, if you know what you're doing, pine cones, all kinds of things like that. You never know what you're going to come across. Different times of the year you might find a wild mulberry bush or wild raspberries. Wild blueberries even. Other medicinal flowers and plants that you can start to recognize and bring home. In the spring, I like to go get violets. Oh, this one turned out really cute. This smells really, really good. A lot of soapers are afraid of using cinnamon in their soaps, but if you use it within its usage rate, it's a wonderful one to use. And quite honestly, a lot of the fall fragrance oils, if you're into using fragrance oils, they have cinnamon in them too. So don't be afraid of it. Just know how much you should put in it and how much you shouldn't. And it makes a lovely scent and soap. And it, in my experience, and I have very sensitive skin, I have never found it to burn my skin at all. So thank you so much for watching. This will be in this, I guess I'm going to call this one Foraging. This one is going to be in the next shop update on the full moon on November 8th. Shop links are listed below. And if you're interested in naturally colored soaps or candles or bath bombs or bubble bars or anything else that I make, please think about checking out some of my other videos and subscribing. I make new soaps every month.